Hi everyone, it's Pete from Ironclad, just coming to you today with one of our update series where we tackle one topic, one issue, one subject in a quick amount of time just to bring you up to date with what's happening in the world with our latest gloves, with the latest releases. Today I just want to deal with Cut 5, Cut X, the EN388 rating and the change in 2016. So, quickly, coming to 2003, they developed EN388, and it has 4 letters to designate abrasion, cut, tear, and puncture, cut being the second one. Each of those is given a level depending on the testing method. So the second one in is cut, and that has a level of 1 to 5, depending on how much pressure is applied or weight is applied with a cutting mechanism to the fabric. And if it cuts through, it obviously fails. If it doesn't cut through, it gets a rating or it achieves the pass on that rating. So therefore 1 to 5, with Cut 5 being the highest. Now in 2016, they developed the new EN388 standard, and they found that the cut rating was not sufficient by doing it this way. It was a spinning blade called a Coupe Test, and the blade was getting dull because the new fabrics being developed were so good that they were really blunting the blade. So they went, you know what, let's restrict it to 60 spins, 60 cycles, and if it hasn't cut through after 60 cycles, then we'll do another type of test, which is called a TDM test. So those 4 numbers still remain. You've got abrasion, cut, tear, and puncture, which is the highest levels are 4, 5, 4, 4. But if the test got 60 cycles, then they would give it an X. And that's what I want to address, because a lot of people go, what's this X? They think it means it's failed. They think it's not applicable. It's no good. It hasn't been tested. That's not true. An X means it's better than Cut 5. It's achieved the results and better. The fabric is really good. So 4X means better than Cut 5. 4, and then they give it a new rating between A to F. It's called a TDM test, and they take a blade and they draw it across the fabric. Instead of spinning, they draw it across with the same sort of principle, a weight and a pressure, or a pressure applied to the fabric, but very sharp blade, and drawn across it. If it cuts through, then obviously it fails. If it doesn't, then it gets that rating. Now, it's between A to F, with F being the highest. So the way the ratings work now is a 4X44FP. Now the P's for impact, I'll tell you about that another time. But for the moment, the X and the F, they're the 2 that matter, and that's the different cut levels and the different types of cut levels. So there you have it. Cut 5, Cut X, explained really quickly. If you have a 4X44FP, you got a good glove. And let me tell you, there are some great Kong gloves, some great Ironclads coming. We've got a few that already hit that mark, but the 4X44FP, there's a new Kong Pro. I didn't show you that, but it is nearly ready, nearly here, and I can't wait to introduce that to you in another series. But for now, if you've got any comments, please leave them down below in the comment section. I'll put a link to our emails and our webs, the usual thing. You'll see it all there. By all means, send us any inquiries you have, and we'd love to tackle it in this update series. But my time's up. That's it. People say I talk too much. There you go. Bye for now.